Welcome back to school. If you are supporting deaf or hard of hearing students, this is for you. Here are the best practices for communication access in the classroom. Lighting can make or break a student's ability to effectively engage in the classroom. Comfortable lighting means making sure the space isn't too dark and gloomy, but also not super bright and distracting. Natural light is fantastic, so positioning desks to take advantage of those sunny rays is a major win. Visual noise, the silent distraction. Our deaf and hard of hearing students rely heavily on their vision to process information. Reducing visual noise is totally doable. Think simple, clean backgrounds, and decluttered classrooms. It's all about creating a learning environment that's easy on the eyes and conducive to focus. When it comes to seating arrangements, inclusivity is key. A semicircle or circular setup ensures everyone has a clear line of sight. No more craning necks or feeling left out of the conversation. Plus, it creates a sense of community and encourages participation. It's a win-win. Face-to-face communication. Making eye contact ensures our deaf and hard of hearing students don't miss a single beat. Before you start talking, make sure you have your students' attention. Face them directly so they can clearly see your lips move and pick up on facial expressions. Visual aids, because pictures speak louder than words, sometimes. Incorporating visual aids like pictures, diagrams, and interactive models can help make abstract ideas click and create a more inclusive learning environment. Notes and resources. Providing notes and resources is like giving our deaf and hard of hearing students a superpower. Think about providing notes beforehand, incorporating silent note-taking breaks during lectures, or even sharing transcripts afterward. It's all about making information accessible and empowering students to learn in a way that works best for them. The interpreter is the voice, not the conversation. Interpreters play a vital role in bridging the communication gap, but remember to direct your attention and conversation directly to the student, not the interpreter. It's about respect, inclusivity, and acknowledging that the student is an active participant in the conversation. Communication is key. Every student is unique, and that includes their preferred modes of communication. Keep those lines of communication open and ask your students what works best for them. By working together, we can create a truly inclusive and accessible learning environment. Universal design for learning. UDL is all about creating a learning environment that's flexible, adaptable, and accessible to everyone, regardless of their learning style, abilities, or background. It's about ditching the one-size-fits-all approach and embracing the beautiful diversity of learners in your classroom. Respect. Creating a classroom culture that celebrates diversity and inclusivity starts with respect. Educate yourself and your students about deaf etiquette. Have open and honest conversations about accommodations in a sensitive, confidential, and respectful way. A little bit of understanding and empathy can go a long way in creating a positive and inclusive learning environment for everyone. Keep talking. Communication is a two-way street. Communication isn't a one-time thing, it's an ongoing dialogue. Regular check-ins help you gauge what's working, what's not, and what adjustments need to be made along the way. Inclusion, because everyone deserves a seat at the table. Inclusion isn't just about inviting someone to a party, it's about making them feel like they belong there. By fostering a culture of inclusion, we're not just supporting our deaf and hard of hearing students, we're enriching the learning experience for everyone. Creating an accessible and inclusive classroom, your guide to success. As we re-enter the classroom, it's so important that we take extra efforts to accommodate our deaf and hard of hearing students so that they get the same access as everyone else. Every student deserves the opportunity to thrive, and by implementing these strategies, we can empower our deaf and hard of hearing students to reach their full potential. Share with us in the comments below how you practice accessibility and inclusion for your students.